Section 7.2 is on adding and subtracting rational expressions. And just like multiplying and dividing rational expressions followed along the same rules as multiplying and dividing fractions, adding and subtracting rational expressions follow along the same rules as adding and subtracting fractions. So when adding fractions with the same denominators, you just want to add the numerators and you leave the denominator the same. So 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7, you just add the numerators to get 5, but you leave the denominator as 7. So it says add or subtract the following rational expressions and simplify as far as possible. So I want to add these. So x plus 11x is 12x, and 5 doesn't really have anything to combine with, so I'm just going to put plus 5. And then the denominator I'm going to leave alone. Now I do want to try and simplify this if I can, but there's really nothing I can factor out of the numerator. So this would be my answer. On number 2, I do have the same denominator, but I need to be very careful here because this is a subtraction. And that subtraction applies to both of those terms in the second fraction. So I'm actually going to rewrite it. Again, this minus sign applies to both of them. It's like a minus 1 times those. So it'll be a minus 6x squared plus 35. And this is all over the 2x squared minus 72. So then if we combine like terms on top, you're going to get 4x squared minus 144. Okay, so I've combined like terms as much as possible. Now I want to try and simplify this. So even after you add it, you should try to simplify it. So out of the numerator, I can factor out a 4. And that'll leave me with x squared minus 36. Out of the bottom, I can factor out a 2. And that'll leave me with x squared minus 36. So you'll notice that we have x squared minus 36 on both the top and the bottom. Now you could factor these as difference in two squares, and you'd get x plus 6, x minus 6 on both the top and the bottom. And then you could just cancel out those x plus 6's and x minus 6's. But actually you can just cancel them out right now because x squared minus 36 will cancel out with an x squared minus 36. So either cancel them out now or factor them and then cancel them out. But that will be equal to 4 over 2, which actually simplifies to just be 2. So this entire problem was actually equal to 2. So there's a lot of simplifying on some of these questions.